update on Rasmussen?
Yeah, out indefinitely. No time frame, but probably looks like a significant um, time frame for his return. So out indefinitely. We'll know more probably next couple days.
So you don't know yet if he's done for the season? Too
Nope,
early to
nope.
say.
But we will not see him anytime soon.
Do you know yet if it's anything that requires surgery or?
No, don't know. None of that. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, obviously a big blow the way he
Yes.
was coming on.
Of course, huge. Obviously, the way he was playing, but obviously the fact, the pride and the approach him and Cop had with their penalty kill. They were in a situation where we were only using 4 killers. They were killing almost 2/3 of every kill we had. So, but with that said, our forward depth has been tested all year long, and it has passed. So this will be one more situation. Maybe good timing, hopefully for Raymond. He had a really good skate today. We'll see. I haven't talked to our medical staff to see how he responded from it, but I'd be surprised if he's not available for tomorrow.
I don't know if Rasmussen just got hit by a shot or did he actually make an attempt to block it. But you've had a few guys that have
Yeah.
gotten hurt from shots this year. Is that just a sacrifice that you
I
have
think
to
so.
make?
I think that's what winning looks like. I think all teams go through that. If you want to win, you're going to have to sacrifice yourself at times. And I would probably put this, and obviously I don't know where he's going to be one of our leading shot blockers on the year. He's obviously very willing. But this one would probably be very similar to the Bertuzzi one, just a little unfortunate in that, he's square the puck, he's facing with all of his equipment. It actually hits equipment. It's just one of those unfortunate situations.
You talked yesterday about Raymond. He's been out for a few weeks now, but the conditioning, he's been skating. Do you expect that to be an issue?
Condition, we'll see. That's obviously the concern with being out this long with the lower body is that conditioning. So there's only one way to do it. You can replicate it like we did today in practice, but we'll play. It's something I'll monitor. If he's available for us tomorrow, obviously we want him in significant roles, top 6 on our power play, and I'll get a feel on where his conditioning's at.
Rewinding the tape from last night, aside from the 5-on-5 play, was there anything else that stood out to you that you can pull as a positive?
Yeah, no, the whole thing was positive. I watched it back. It was hard to watch back. I probably didn't appreciate in the moment how well we played and how dominant we were throughout. But again, with that said, they half breakaway to point. They hit a couple other posts. And the one thing I look back at, we could have been a little harder on Vasi, obviously. I mean, that's one of the best goalie performances I've experienced, and I've experienced a few of them, obviously, especially coaching Vasi for 4 years. But we still could have done a little bit better with second effort, traffic, making it hard on him. Sometimes when a goalie's locked in, and he obviously showed that early on last night. I thought we still could have done a little bit more, maybe taking his eyes, taking away a little more of his time and space, creating a little more traffic.
Another busy week here, a couple games in a little amount of time. How do you balance practices with staying rested for games and also just dealing with all the outside noise as well?
That's a lot. It's hard. That's the challenge of this time. It's uncharted territory for a lot of our guys. And I think you've seen us operate. We value our practices. I don't know if anyone in the league practices more than us because we're building. We've even been in a situation where we've probably sacrificed maybe energy levels in a game for what we need in practice as a team and organization, especially with some of our younger players. So just be smart about it. Even today, you saw a perfect example. We got some really good reps on some certain guys. Some other guys took the day off, got a workout, rehabbed. There is a balance there that we'll have to manage, but we're still trying to build this, and I don't mind getting some of our guys, and especially some of our young guys, out of their comfort zone, maybe beyond their threshold a little bit. I wouldn't go as far as saying uncomfortable, but I think you need a little of that as you're still building.
And then Ottawa here in back-to-back days. What have they just done well this recent stretch, and what is the focus for you guys entering this back-to-back
power play, second in the league, but just looking pre-scouting it, it's dangerous. It's elite, high-end offense. We're gonna have to check, or they've put up a lot of goals, and they'll simply outscore you. So this will go right back to all the elite teams, offensive teams we play. We have to check. We have to take care of the middle of the ice. We have to set up the next line to give ourselves a chance.
Talk a little bit about Suter. In addition to his recent scoring surge, what have you seen from him for a guy that started out the year as a healthy scratch, but has really played his way into being a key player here? What's he doing right?
He's a real cerebral player, and so I think that helps him in any situation. Obviously, being a center, but you see, I've used him on wings. I've used him in penalty kill situations. Trust him in everything because he's cerebral. He thinks the game well, and then now you add a little confidence to that cerebral play, and you're getting a really good hockey player right now. And now it gets some points like you're surprised he didn't finish around the net because he's feeling it and he's playing with confidence. But just a nice addition. Again, I think that cerebral hockey sense player, there's always a spot for him, and that's him for us.
You've had some nice wins on the road this year, a good road record. How much of that do you think you can attribute to just adding some of the veterans that you did in the offseason, guys who've been around, who've experienced winning, to a young team?
100%. I think it's just mentality, it's approach, how you handle a road game. Even on those road trip, just winning certain moments in the game. Our starts have been remarkable. I felt last night felt like it was one of the first times I felt we didn't come out of a period either tied or ahead, and that's just huge momentum for a young team. So I think those guys been there, done it. Kind of the message we had last night. Never get too high, never get too low. Kind of stay even keeled. You especially need that on the road.
Going back to a game like last night, when you have a goaltender like Vasilevsky and that, do you get creative with how you want to score, or do you just kind of stick to that simple structure?
That's a great question because there's probably a little bit of it's in your head a little bit. So there's a reality to it. So we talk about it between periods. We have an approach. But at the same time, you still just want to trust your offensive habits and what you're doing around them. But I think we had a couple times where we're right in the middle of the ice with traffic and we didn't shoot. I think that is a little of what you're kind of getting to. He's in your head a little bit. But, yeah, no, I think it goes back to just don't get frustrated, get hungrier. And, again, we could have done some more things around the net. We could have done some more things with making it harder on him, especially with how locked in he was last night.